And the Euros games will be going down later today at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. respectively. Nations will resume playing football as well as Formula One, golf, and other sport. Stay tuned because it promises to be exciting. Let me go on this breather. When I return, it will be game on. Sport is a religion. Voice of the People 96.1 FM is your worship center, and Uncle Fineboy is your sporting priest. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommies and daddies, get your sporty seatbelt strapped on and your sporty helmet on, cause it promises to be a jolly good ride. It is game on. And the game is officially on as we let you know that two private-owned clubs, Sporting Lagos and Doma United, have been relegated to the Nigerian Nationwide League. Talking about the NNL after failing to beat the drop in the 2023-2024 MPFL season. Not really nice, I must say, because these clubs are one of the few clubs that are run and owned privately. Others, of course, we know are government-owned club. The noisy neighbors, talking about Sporting Lagos, suffered a 1-0 loss to Shooting Stars Sport Club of Ibadan. In the final league games, White Doma United shared the spoils with Abia Warriors. And talking about Abia Warriors, we did have a tete-a-tete chat with the assistant coach of Abia Warriors. Before I take you right there, let me also inform you that we are currently streaming live on our YouTube handle. Yes, we are streaming live, so you can not only listen to us, you can also watch us live on YouTube. The address is Voice of the People 96.1 Abuja. That is VOP 96.1 Abuja. Do well to like our page, comment on our page as well, and most importantly, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, I quickly go there and you will see me live on YouTube, on our YouTube handle. Yes, VOP 96.1 Abuja. Do well to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can christen you, welcome you, and anoint you to the sporty family. Once again, the address is a Voice of the People 96.1 Abuja. That is VOP 96.1 Abuja. And also, we are streaming live on our Radio Garden app. So wherever you are, in and out of Abuja, in and out of Nigeria, any part of the world, but rest assured that once you got your Radio Garden app, you can definitely listen to us. Go to your Google Play Store, your iOS app as well, and search for Radio Garden. When you download the app, look for VOP 96.1 Abuja. That is a Voice of the People 96.1 Abuja, and voila, you will connect to us and you enjoy the very best of sports and everything in between. Now back to Sporting Lagos and of course the Doma United that were relegated over the weekend to the Nigeria National League. Talking about the NNL, it was a draw game between Aqua United between I beg your pardon, Doma United and Abia Warriors. Now let's listen to the assistant coach of Abia Warriors as he talks to us after the game yesterday.
A very good evening to you, Coach Igwe Madubike, and congratulations for a well-deserved draw. What's your reaction on this game?
My reaction is initially, before we started this game, I said it's not a mere formality game, and it really shows in the game that it's not a mere formality game. And my reaction is I applaud my players. They really play to instruction.
It was a much changed side, yet you got the job done. Because most people were feeling that Abia Warriors may not take this game seriously, and there is the likelihood that they will lose convincingly. But here they put up a hard fight. What can you say to that?
We can't just lose that like that because we want to continue our winning process. So we cannot lose.
What's your take on your President Federation Cup final?
When we get there, we take it game by game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, I will take it one game at a time, but unfortunately the game is over. No, no other action for Abia Warriors as well as other team as the Nigerian Premier Football League definitely have come to an end. That was Coach Igwe Madubiki, the assistant coach of Abia Warriors, speaking to us following their draw against Doma United. Meanwhile, Aqua United and Bielsa United escaped the drop zone after beating Rivers United and Bendel Insurance respectively in their final games. Now, 4 teams that dropped to the lower division are Gombe United, Atlant FC, Sporting Lagos, and Doma United. Also looking at teams that have secured a qualification to play in the CAF Champions League. Enugu Rangers and of course Remo Stars. But for Eimba Football Club, they drop to the Confederation Cup after finishing 3rd on the log. And we will wait for the winners between Abia Warriors and of course the El Kanemi Warriors in the President Federation Cup that will be going down on Saturday, the 29th of June. The winner will definitely join the winner will definitely join Eimba in the Confederation Cup. Now, quickly, let's look at the teams as they finished at the table. Finished on the table in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Up is, of course, we know them. Enugu Rangers are defending. They are the champions. Finishing with a total of 17 points. And that was exactly what Coach Fidelis Ilechukwu said. They are going for the 7-point mark. Remo Stars come in second with 65 points. Eimba finished third with 63 points. And not forgetting Shooting Stars who came third with 62 points. Plateau United are fifth with 58 points. Lobby Stars finished sixth with 58 points. Christina United comes seventh with 55 points. Rivers United 8th on the log, 53 points. 9th is Bendel Insurance, my own Bendel Insurance, the finisher with just 53 points. 10th is the Sunshine Stars of Akure, 52 points they were able to amass all season. 11th is Kano Pillars with 52 points. 12 is Abia Warriors, 52 points. 13 on the log, Kwara United takes that position with 51 points. 51 points also for the 14th place Niger Tornadoes. Bayelsa United finished the season with 15 points, managed to escape relegation with 50 points. 16th on the log is Aqua United with 49 points. And then we have Sporting Lagos, Doma United, Atlant FC, and Gombe United finishing 17th, 18th, and 19th. And then 20 respectively. Yes, and of course one man says no, get me into the field and let me have my say. Sport Bishop, good to have you. Talk sport with me as always.
Absolutely, always good to be part of the show. Great stuff. I've been listening to the show all through. It's been a rainy day, I tell you. If you're not in the studio, you wouldn't know what it looks like, but it is what it is. But good to be here again, and I swear to be part of the show. You talked about the games that went down in the Nigerian Premier Football League. I think we did a little bit of that in the morning during Sport Beat. So I'm quite happy that at least now all is done and dusted. We just have one slot left to hand over to CAF for the CAF Confederations Cup, because we have an ultimatum for the 30th of this month. So kudos to the guys who have made it to the continent. Kudos to the guys who have stayed up. But again, come on. When you see 2 privately owned teams go down, you ask yourself, what are we advocating for, we talked about the fact that we want more privately owned teams in the league, but when you see teams like that go down, you ask yourself, what's going on. Doma United down, Sporting Lisbon with all these the euphoria we heard they're building a 5,000 capacity up in the island are going down. You ask yourself what's going on, man, because when these teams some of them are well run, but it seems they don't understand the politics of playing the Nigerian Premier Football.
Just so you know, between today and hopefully on Thursday, we will be having guests that come talk to us on the Nigerian Premier Football League, the ups and downs, how the season has fared, the take-home points. We will be looking at the Nigerian Premier Football League in the next 4 days. The season had come and gone. We were supposed to have the Chief Operating Officer of the Nigerian Premier Football League, but unfortunately, he could not join us on the show. Pleading that we should please give him time, so hopefully he will be part of the show. Keep a date with us. You do not want to miss that discussion. It will be interesting, as well as Coach Fidelis Ilechukwu. He promised to be with us tomorrow on the show, talking about the defending. Why am I calling them defending champions? I don't know. They have not started defending. The current champion of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Yes, and they will be with us live on the show. While we await them and other top sport journalists, which we will be bringing to you, let me start with the Sport Bishop. Yes, I want to start with him. Sport Bishop, the season has ended. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe the Nigerian Premier Football League?
Not a bad outing.
With everything in between, the referee, the logistics, sponsorship, adverts, and publicity.
Not a bad outing. Maybe a 6 over 10.
You have been magnanimous.
Just above average. And why I say so is this, because when it comes to football, I believe in one thing that you know that already, that the actors are the major, they are the major actors in the game, which are the players. You know? Whether it is the administrators, whether it is the minor, the players, and for sake of posterity, not many teams like usual came out to cry that their old salaries were not paid, went on a protest, like we would see in other seasons. And don't forget, this is the first full season under the new board. The last time they were here, it was an abridged league that had to climb out to the Super Six at the Mobile Johnson Arena. So, for me, I think officiating has improved, though it can be very much better.
Of course.
Followership has improved, but it can be very much better. I think the part where I failed and woefully is the place of merchandise and getting the league to the fans. They have failed in that aspect, because at the end of the day, not everybody can be able to say, this is why there's no community service, no merchandise, so a lot of things that can still be worked upon. But if it's on the field of play, I think they've given a good account of themselves. But I tell you, can better. So overall, plus the management and everything, and the sanctions to me, 6 over 10 is not a bad score, but it's still very far away from when we ought to be when we talk about football in Nigeria.
Absolutely. Sport Bishop, in the next 1 minute, I want us to look at these 3 areas. Number one, we hear that Ademawo actually won, talking about Gbolagade Adelawo was named the Shooting Stars best player of the season. Yes, he won the player of the season in the Nigerian Premier Football League. He plays for Shooting Stars. He went home with a prize money of 5 million naira. Not forgetting Abuaboma, talking about that man Chijoke Mwaboma, the Aimba striker. He also won the Golden Boot Award. You hear that? He will be given the plaque and, of course, a prize money of 200,000 naira. And we also hear that the goalkeeper of Abia Warriors, Thomas Femi, definitely he will be retiring from football at the end of the season. Of course, the season has just ended. So let's quickly look at these 3 areas: best player, top goal scorer, and of course Thomas Femi that just retired.
Femi has been a long servant of football. He's been at some point at Ayimba. He's played the continent. He's played the league. So,
24 years.
Exactly.
He played for Abia Warriors.
Exactly. He played for Abia for
a very long time, but then he played in other areas, other teams.
Came back where he played the CAF champions. Don't forget that. I think to me the game was game against Atletico Madrid was in goal for team Nigeria home base Eagles. Remember that game?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So for me, he served the game, and I think it's not if he felt his body, he can't feel his body anymore, and it's time for him to leave. So good one for him. For Victor Mbahoma, it just means that Ayimba will be doing something in the goal scoring department for 3 straight seasons in a row. They have the top scorers, Victor Mbahoma, now Chideke Mbahoma. Before them, they had Emeka Obioma last season. So they seem to have strikers who score lots of goals. So it
seems every season we tend to have new leader.
And in the same They go to greener pastures. I just hope Victor will don't follow the same route. I'm joking, I beg your pardon, will follow the same route. But for me, it tells you something. The league is getting better. 3SC were the best player of the tournament. We saw how well they played. So, like I said, the league, the glitz, it could have been better. We have been talking about the glamour, like we talked about the presenter of the award,
quite not. It wasn't colorful. It wasn't noisy.
Exactly. Maybe because it was played, it was away. Because when they won it last time, it was amazing.
At home.
Yeah. So, like I said, a lot of things can need to be put into place. And like I said, the other time, you need to end for you to hand over the medal. If they had won it to Enugu, plan, they could have given it to them there when they won it. So all these and more, that can be get better. But I tell you, it's been a fantastic season in the MPFL. Like I said, they've got 100 days to rest, and the race continues again.
And the race continues today, but you, our listener and our viewers as well, you do not have any rest. Quickly start sending your messages, start placing your calls on YouTube, on WhatsApp, text message, explore every other channels to get access to us on the show. To connect to us via phone call, you can reach us on 080-831-28618. 080-831-28618. That is the number you can call us live on the show. But on WhatsApp, with a WhatsApp call, WhatsApp message, as well as a WhatsApp voice note, don't be shy. Reach us on 070-0010-961 961. 070-0010-961 961. Explore every other channels so your voice as well as your thoughts will be heard and read as well. Spot Bishop, quickly, let's move over now to the President Federation Cup. Of course, we know that the two finalists for the male has been decided, and that of the female, it went down yesterday where Nigeria Rattlers would take on Rivers Angels in the finals. But my biggest flex is, we thought that Abuja sport journalists will have a feel of the President Federation's Cup, first time ever, but that our hope has been dashed. It has been squabbled.
I don't think it was only Abuja, the journalists. Even Nigeria, the hotel had a home game at home, where they would have had so many of their fans come
in to support them, as well as a neighboring state like a Kogi State, a Niger State, Nasarawa State, and the Kaduna.
NFF had decided to pull the plug. I think it's the traditional home in Lagos. I wonder how hard to bring it to be for Nigeria. This is the first time they're in the finals. First time in the semi-finals, first time in the finals. Thought they would play in front of their darling Abuja fans, but it wasn't to be. And we hear about Bolaji Johnson and now will host the two finals, both the male and the female. The stadium is also good as the national stadium in Abuja. But I don't know. Would he get his own followership if it was in Abuja? Maybe time will tell. But it is what it is. Nigeria, you can see I'm wearing the Rata Sport Development Fund jersey. Come on, I feel Abuja right now. I feel like an Abuja fan right now, and it tells you what it is. So kudos to the girls, kudos to the NFF. Finally the Federation Cup has hit its climax, but yet again would have to wait to like we said, it will be the first time ever Abuja would have hosted a Federation Cup final. But again, it wasn't to be. Lagos it is again.
In Lagos, we will go. It seems that enough of this, because each time I talk about it, I feel so sad. I feel sad. All right, let's move on over now to something much more lighter. Yes, talking about the ongoing athletics championship that is currently going on in Douala, Cameroon. We hear that Team Nigeria actually struck another gold with Ese Brume. Brume was among the middle prospect for Team Nigeria in Douala, and she never disappointed, and she lived up to the billing. Now she dug deep in a wealth of experience, landing a final round jump over 6.73 meters to strike gold. Koala of Mauritania had to settle for silver, and she also found it difficult to handle Ese Brume. Brume kept on an 8-year winning streak on the continent level as she won gold in the long jump.
Absolutely, this is great stuff. You ask me. On Saturday we're celebrating a certain chicken in Nekwachi.
Yes.
And now we're celebrating Ese Brume. Fortunately, we got to the finals of the 100 meters, but Favour Philly did not show up.
Stop laughing, because
she's got this issue with the AFN where she seems to. Last time she pulled, she said she had a muscle injury sometime ago.
So sad.
But if you ask, let me be sincere, I'll be sincere with you. The organization in Cameroon is terrible. Both the best runners in the land, both in Nigeria and abroad, are complaining about the turf. Are complaining about the track, are complaining how well they are treated.
We will talk about it shortly.
And a lot of people are thinking that's one of the reasons why both of them they refuse to, not to run down the finals.
And just to add, Spot Bishop,
Yeah.
the likes of Toby Loba and Musashi has also pulled out of the athletics championship owing to illness. Now I ask, with some of the top athletes rather threatening to boycott, in fact that they are ready to go home. They say they are ready. Now let me give you some of the athletes, like that of Maria Taulu from Ivory Coast. She said this tournament is badly organized. And also an athlete from Botswana in the person of Leslie Tebogo. Leslie Tebogo said, if we can't take ourselves seriously, who will then? And as well as other athletes.
We call it disorganized in our words. And of course, people feel it says not
organized.
And that's why she's scared. But it is what it is.
This is your laughter. Is it to the to Douala, to the organizers in Cameroon, or to
when they say when a child always comes and clap in front of you and runs, the day you will come and clap again and there's danger, you will not run. You think this person that plan is fulfilling. They know how for picking, not fulfilling obligations, and now she put up this one. Nobody want to hear that maybe it's obligation to that it's not organized,
Absolutely.
It is what it is. But kudos to our ladies and our guys. We are reckoning the medals. We are hoping to defend the championship we won 2 years ago. And so far, our team has not disappointed. Like you said, the major medal hopeful have been churning in the goals as the tournament goes on.
All right, so let's move over now to another charity news, but this time still in Douala, Cameroon, as we hear that Team Nigeria have won 3 more medals in day 2 on the ongoing African Senior Athletics, where the 3 medals, that is 2 silver and a bronze, which we won in the women's hammer and the 4x400 mixed relay in the men's, and also rather the men's long jump. And with that, it seems that it is confirmed the likes of Heredia, after winning her first long jump medal over a decade, it has now given her automatic qualification to the Paris 2024. That means we will be seeing Heredia representing us in the long jump in Paris.
I know when I say I laugh, I understand what is going on. In the 100 meters, how many slots can Nigeria put in? But so many people have qualified. That's the problem. So they still have to pick, who they feel were the, in quotes, the major medal hopeful.
But goodness, already she has done well.
Oh, she has. See, if everybody can qualify, but we can only put in 2. That's not a bad idea. But like I said, it's more. First of all, let's see. I like to count the eggs that are closer than the one that are far. And the closest egg to Nigerian athletics is the Douala Championship. We are winning the medals. Like you said, 3 more medals today. We're waiting to see what the standing looks like, because a lot of games are going on at the same time. But it's good news that we see our very own doing well. And hopefully the Minister of Sport, who is live there, championing from the front,
He's taking note.
Putting things down.
And one of the things you need, that's what I'm about to say.
Winning bonuses.
Of course, your largesse.
And more money for the Olympics.
All right, before we leave the show and go on a first official commercial break, let's end this first ever on the sad note, Spot Bishop. Nigerian boxer Isaiah Olugbemi, who won the National Golden Gloves Championship last month, talking about in May 2024, has died after being fatally shot. Police has described the attack as a targeted shooting in Maryland. His neighbor Nicholas, who is said to have killed Isaiah, will be held without bond, and Annie Arundia County judge decided last week. The trial for Nicholas Francis Xavier Giroux, who is age 36, is scheduled to begin on the 17th of July. He was charged with first and second degree murder of the Nigerian Isaiah Olugbemi's death. So sad.
Yeah, we heard that it's not the first time he's threatening the guy with a gun. I wonder what the guy was doing in that same neighborhood after the first time, second time. But it can't be apportioning blame when we've lost a life. But a big blow to the boxing fraternity, a big blow to Nigerian athletics, a big blow to Nigerian sport. Which the family fought to bear the loss, but come on, it's not acceptable. But these things happen every other day in the United States. It now looks like only Nigeria is suffering from insecurity. It's a big lie, man. The shooting in USA can be very deafening. How does someone walk into your neighbor, walk into your apartment,
and shoot you multiple times?
So it tells you that the story did not start from that day. Like I said, they have been threatened twice.
It's been building.
Threatened twice with a gun. So he said, "Come on, let's do that." The man say, "Why is he running to America?" I said, "We want to run that. It is what it is, but." really sad. But come on, a big blow, a really big blow to Nigerian boxer.
It is a big blow, not just the Nigerian boxing, just like the sport bishop said, but the boxing fraternity. Indeed, we have lost a young boxer. And with these, we go on our first commercial break. When we return, we will be moving straight to the foreign scene. And what's the biggest point, sport bishop? Pogba have said, I am no more. I am dead. And I'm gone. What would have made him make this decision? Or better still, this statement. When we come back, we will be discussing more about it. Don't touch your dial. We are still here. Good to know that you are there, and we are everywhere. This is the second half of your Sport Show, Sport Lounge, reaching you live from the studio of Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. My name still remains Franklin Imona, but you know me as the finest uncle talking sports in the capital city and beyond, Uncle Fine Boy. And of course, I've not been alone on the show.
Okay, you've got the sport bishop, the magistrate, the pilot, the prophet, the professor, Nonso Arinzechi. And I tell you, come on, it was being a jolly ride so far on the show. The first hour or just a half hour of the show, we looked at, of course, everything happening in the local scene. Right now, we're heading to, of course, top stories in the European scene. Of course, looking at tennis, golf, Formula One, the Euro Championship, and of course the Copa America. Everything happening, I tell you, we'll bring it to you just like you like it. And don't forget, like I did tell you earlier, we are streaming on all platforms. You can go to find us on Radio Garden and look for Voice of the People, 96.1 from Abuja. I repeat, now Voice of the People, 96.1 from Abuja. Anywhere in the world, even under the sea, you get us live direct. And if you're a big fan of YouTube, which we love you to be, you can come and find out and see how the Finest Boys Talking Sport is looking. And of course, not forgetting the, in the Sport Bishop, just go to Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. Be part of the show, Fine Boy.
Definitely, you can be part of the show with your comment, your calls, as well as your messages. Call us right into the show through the studio line 080-831-28618. Once again, it is 080-831-28618. For the last time, 070-831-28618. And you can also reach us on WhatsApp with your WhatsApp call, voice note, and your WhatsApp message. We know you are loved. Of course, you are loved. So we have opened a different avenue for you to send in your thoughts. You can reach us on WhatsApp 070-0010-961-961 070-0010-961-961. And of course, on YouTube, you can send your message on YouTube, and we will definitely let your voice as well as your thoughts be heard. And with that, Sport Bishop, let's fly to the foreign scene.
Absolutely.
And in the one of the foreign scene, former Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba have described himself as dead and non-existent. The footballer made this alarming claim amid his doping ban, saying he doesn't exist anymore. Pogba said as a footballer, once a success and achievement could be forgotten in a minute. And that's so true, Sport Bishop. It started with this love lost with himself and his 4 brothers, including his mother. Though his mother have sided him all this while, but the old voodoo exposure and his brother threatening him, blackmailing him to get money from him, and of course releasing some terrible statements about him, show that his family is in disarray, and that's affected his football terribly. And they thought that was all. The nagging injury during his second spell in Juventus didn't help matters at all. And finally, the doping ban that confirmed he's a expulsion, that is banned from footballer, has really messed this man's psyche. Even at the movie that he was supposed to act up till now, the director and himself, they are still going left, right, and center. That movie, we are still waiting for it.
It's not coming out this year. Relax. Anyway,
I'm eager, Sport Bishop. I am.
I quite agree with him when he says that the lifespan of a footballer is very short. And the moment you're forgotten, a new star rises. You know, in France, it used to be Pogba. Now it's Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe would retire. There'll be somebody else as quickly as now. You know. And that's how football works. It's a very short career, and if you don't hit the ground running as quickly as you began, you could be forgotten as quickly as you began. It's as simple as that. So, I think he hasn't helped himself either. His character, his character behavior on the pitch of play, off the pitch of play hasn't been nice. The issue he had with the family, you know, for whatsoever reason, he shouldn't be having those reasons. I think he could have managed it much better. And then to climax the doping issue, he said 4 years bad. What can Pogba be doing after 4 years? He's gonna be very old. So he did say for now he's dead and gone in the footballing world, which I quite agree. I can't remember the last time we had the conversation on Pogba.
It's been a long time.
Exactly.
And anytime we talk about him, it's always for the wrong
And
reason.
this is a World Cup winner. This is a guy who has got to the final of the Euro. This is a guy who has won the leagues.
He has won the Under-19 World Cup as the captain for
Won
France.
so many trophies for Man United, won the league and so many trophies for Juventus. And then all of a sudden, for Allah, he's gone. So it tells you of how fans have short memory. You have to be immaculate, impeccable. Maybe the Ronaldos and the Messis of this world to be remembered every day of the week. But I think he may not be able to bounce back in football in time, but I think he needs to put his house in order and get back on his feet. There are so many things. There's life after football. There's punditry, there's coaching, there's an analysis, there's so many things you can do. You can even get out of football and want to go into entertainment. He's very good at it. We saw he's a good dancer, a good singer.
He's a show boy.
Absolutely. So these are the traverse of life, that you just have to find a way to navigate. And so far so good. I think he's doing well, but he's selling to the footballing world like he never existed. That's how bad it was, because you don't want to end when any name that Pogba's name comes up. Everybody forget he won the league, and the first thing that comes up is his doping issue. And after the doping issue, the family issue. People tend to forget he was an outstanding young boy who said that he was very young, age of 17. But that's what football is all about. And like I said, the quickest way to kill your footballing career is by your character. And that's why I keep telling a certain Victor Oseni to pipe down.
To pipe down. Advice from the spot bishop to Victor Osimhen. And just to break the heart further of Nigerians administrators, we hear that this one is confirmed. This one is from a reliable source, talking about former Arsenal captain and friend international Thierry Henry. He has come out to confirm that Crystal Palace star Mikel Olise has made up his mind to represent France and not Nigeria or England at the international level. Recall that Olise is eligible to play for Nigeria, Algeria and England at the senior level. Speaking in the chat, the former Arsenal legend say that Olise has shown his desire to play for France, and as it stands, he's en route to play for Didier Deschamps, hopefully in the next tournament. Good move for Mikel Olise.
If Didier Deschamps is remaining as a manager, is it a funny choice? I don't know how long he's been there. But anyway, one of the success is very contagious. If he wins the audio, he's going to keep him there. For Olise, I think he's a fantastic player. A big blow for England. I think they managed to sneak him. Maybe they chased it from Nigeria. But I think they'll get Michael Olise. I'm just saying it has to be that Nigeria or France, and he speaks France. What a player he is. 21-year-old boy blazing the trail. 21-year-old boy having fun, scoring goals, making assists, fleet-footed, can play in any part of the attack from number 10 to 11, number 7. Very quick thinking. He's got a one over left foot. Big blow to England.
And also a very good set piece taker.
Oh, absolutely. And a very fine boy as well.
Oh, wow. You just have to add that. You have to sneak that in.
Not the fine guys. For the Love Blues. What an absolute player. Crystal Palace. We hear he's going to be heading to Bayern Munich. So Crystal Palace, they can't hang on him too much. He's too good a player to play for.
Absolutely. And just look at the attack lineup of French football. There's a certain Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, not forgetting Antoine Griezmann, and of course Kingsley Coman. There is
Bracola. There is not forgetting
Warizere is also there.
There's Kolomuani. It's star-studded. Michael Lees now has joined up the train.
Thuram is also there.
I've talked about Thuram already. Guendouzi cannot even walk into the team. How blessed can you be if not being a France manager?
If not being a France manager, you just have to be blessed. And one team is just chasing them scrupulously. Yes, let me use that word, scrupulously chasing them in the FIFA ranking. Talking about the Red Devils of Belgium. Very
world-class team with world-class players that can be
on a very good day. We are going. You're going to have an extensive discussion on how Belgium have been able to maintain their position in the top 5 team in FIFA ranking for the last 8 years.
They only lose one game.
For the last 8 years, Sport Bishop.
If they lose only quarterfinal in 2 years, it's not something.
We will have that discussion. Certainly not now.
Exactly.
Certainly not now. We'll have that discussion.
The Red Devils, they are strong. A strong team.
All right, so let's go to the other Red Devils of England, as we hear that Manchester United are set to have a former legend striker, Dutch international, talking about another person but Ruud van Nistelrooy, to join their coaching staff. Recall that he was the former head coach of PSV Eindhoven in the Eredivisie in the Dutch league, and that deal is almost done. and dusted.
What would Nick Roy want? Does he want to be a manager? We saw him manage Feyenoord. He did so well. PSV, I beg your pardon. We heard he was in the run for the job at Burnley.
The Burnley, they are saying talk with him. That deal hasn't been concluded.
But what does he want? Does he want to work under a man who is Eric McCanting?
As Sport Bishop, I think you have just been too hard on Ruud van Nistelrooy. It's going to be a symbiotic relationship between himself and Man United to build his CV.
He doesn't need
to jump into first team. See, the English league can be a banana peel. The EPL can be a banana peel.
Who know Eric Ten Hag before?
It was a success in Ajax. He played in the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. He won the trophy.
Let's be realistic, man. I don't know what he wants, but me, I think to me it's a no-no. It's a no-no for this.
Okay.
I don't. We hear it's getting closer. The discussion is going on. What is he doing at Man United? From being the man at the helm of affair to sit back and discuss what with Benny McCarthy. It's quite funny, but that's what it looks like.
I can see some Man United fan switching off their radio just to hear you say this. Because for Man United, they need every top coach that will need to come to United and take United to their glory days. I will off your mic. I will certainly off your mic. Because looking at Man United, they need their legends that at least understand the philosophy, the culture, and the history, and the prestige it takes to don the United jersey. Benny McCarthy haven't done badly with United.
I think, come on, what has he done? He should be even the coach for like 3 or 4 more years. Strikers could, that's where his level is. Over Mr. Roy. But let's say, I hope he's making good money doing what he's doing. But if his money is good enough, it's lucrative, why not? I can assist you here for over 15 if I get being paid the salary of a manager.
Why not?
Why not?
if the pay is right?
I'm happy to assist. I assist you.
All right, let's talk about one man that I've said. Look, Jude Bellingham is in the bracket of a young Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Before we delve into that story, let's also remind you that you can get access to us with a message, with a call, with a voice note on 070-0010-961-961 on WhatsApp. Come on, now, we want to hear from you guys. Don't be stingy with your thoughts. Pop it out to us. 070-0010-961-961. That's on WhatsApp. Then if you want to call us live to the show on the phone line, it is
080-831-28618. I'll take that again a bit slower this time. You want to call in and be live, be in our speakers. It's simple. 080-831-28618. Let's hear from you guys. Everything we've talked about, from the local scene to the foreign scene, especially the issues around the transfers, the coaches, and of course, as we head in slowly to the Copa America and Europa League. Let's hear from you. What do you think? We want to hear from you. It's very important. This one, they call us the voice of the people because we give you a voice.
Definitely, your voice is all that matters to us. Talking about Cesc Fabregas, you have said that Jude Bellingham is in the same bracket with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo during their early days of playing football. That he has ticked all the boxes in up for grabs. You have definitely ticked them all up. Do you want to agree with him?
You don't mean it. You mean, are you trying to tell me that Bellingham,
what's left is just the Ballon d'Or?
What has he won?
I know, that is where you go to.
It's because he went to Madrid now. Come on, it's a big no. You even say Yamin Lamal. Okay, let's forgive Yamin Lamal. He's 16 years old. You know, you didn't call about some other players. You know, so for me, guys, I don't think it's close. Not even close. If you ask, not close at all. Not close at all.
Not close at all. Let's see if this one will be closer to us. Yes, and they play their games when all of us usually sleeps. Talking about 1 a.m. to a.m. When we should be resting and communing with our ancestors at night. The guys are right there at America said no, we want to play more football. Some interesting games went in the early hours of this morning, where it was Mexico who defeated Jamaica by a lone goal. But then it was one man that have now scored 9 goals in 6 games. including a hat-trick against Mexico. Talking about Liverpool forward Darwin Nunez. He scored he was among the goal scorers when they defeated Panama by 3-1 in the ongoing Copa America.
The biggest one for me is that Luis Suarez was in that bench doing. I wish you could see me now on YouTube. You know? Suarez was in that bench in the game that they won 3 goals. But come on, kudos to Mexico. I think they did a great job. 1-0 at Tentaga. Like I told, I said Antonio got a penalty, a goal scored, chopped up. USA was well played yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, the day, and they won by 2 goals. Captain America.
He got a goal and an assist.
Captain America.
Christian Pulisic.
Exactly. I don't know how he failed in Chelsea. Did he fail? No. Scratch. I don't know how he did not get to his peak at Chelsea, but he's doing so well at.
He failed at Chelsea. Let's be frank. He failed at Chelsea.
Off your mic.
Chelsea failed him.
Off your mic. Chelsea failed him.
I know you like it from that angle.
Exactly. But AC Milan, come on. Wow, the player did so well. First win on the cards. Good win for USA. Good win for Mexico. And over Uruguay, 3-1. Darwin Nunez. What a player. I know he's not planting his hair. I thought it was Adama. But the guy scoring goal for 3-1 victory. And we'll wait and see how the game pan out later tonight in the game between Colombia and Paraguay.
11 p.m. kickoff for that one. While at 8 p.m. of 2 games will be going down later today in the Euros. As the Euros continues, Albania will take on Spain, and Croatia will see how they can go past stubborn Italy into the next round. But some games actually went down yesterday.
Absolutely.
We are Scotland. We are disappointed courtesy of that last-minute strike that broke the heart of the Scottish. Yes, Hungary defeated them by a lone goal. Subuc
scored in the 90th.
These people were
10 minutes. You know, when the player collapsed in that pitch of play, remember the fans were like, "Oh no, they dampened the spirit." But when they scored the goal, they brought out all the guy has 50 jerseys in the dressing room. They kept raising the flag of the jersey number 19 for the man. So good win for Hungary. They've given themselves a lifeline to make it one of the best losers. 4 best losers will make it through. They have 3 points, so they can now dream. What are we playing? Please, no other 4th team should get 3 points. Get 2 points, get 1 point, get some, because their goal difference is really bad. So they're hoping for you to get 2 points, draw 2 games. So when I say this part, but they've given themselves a lineup, but what it means is that Scotland, for the 2nd Euro consecutively, has been sent packing in the group stages. And I think rightly so. The Hungarians wanted it more. The Scotland team looked a bit lackadaisical. They relied too much on Scott McTominay. The man did not pop on the day, and voila, Scotland will be on the plane back to their home base as early as yesterday night, maybe early this morning, but it is what it is for them. But for Germany, what a win for them yesterday. It looks like a win, right? Because they scored a goal, it was jumped out by the VAR for a foul. Switzerland scored, Ndoye, and scored again. That one was ruled out. Switzerland thought they had won the game, and then through Cook. You see, as a coach, I tell people something. It's no matter how you try to play some kind of beautiful football that is immaculate and wonderful, ensure that you have a plan. We will come to that very soon.
All right, so let's quickly take this caller from this caller. Good evening and welcome to the show. Oh wow. Okay,
do well to call us back. It's simple. 080-831-28618. I'll take that again. 080-831-28618. Back to Germany. The comeback was massive. I think for a team more like Nagelsmann want to play tiki-taka, Joko Bonito, move the ball around, quickly pass the ball, to get to go and do the cross and nod. And it worked. Please, even if you're Barcelona, you're Pep Guardiola, please, there's always room for a cross and nod, please. Always room for a cross and nod.
That is the traditional way that the English guys have played their football. But of course, our football has definitely evolved. Let's take this caller. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
A very good evening to you. Let's meet you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Thank you very much. My name is Mike. I'm calling from Duse.
Michael from Duse, good to have you. Join us on the show. Let's hear your take.
Thank you very much. I think my take is on the Belgium. I don't just know. Just like you guys said, except until the topic will come out, then we'll know why, whether the people that are giving this FIFA ranking, whether they are Belgium, I don't know. Or whether the head of FIFA have the affiliation with Belgium. I don't just know. For it's nothing, no single, even if it's a silver, nothing. But they come first in every FIFA ranking. Well, I don't even know. After this year of Messi, if they will still maintain that first position because the way it's going, if they didn't go out and quarter final, knockout stage, they can go out or quarter final because I don't even see them reaching semi final the way they are going. They can't reach semi final. There is no two way. So after now, let us see if the FIFA will still put Belgium on the ranking where they are. Then we will now know possibly maybe Monkey and inside. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Michael, for your contribution. Come on, keep the cost. Come on, I love his take. He said, come on, if they win it to go.
We just have to wait and see if they can go past.
If they get to the semi-finals, usually they'll stay in the top 3. If they get to the semi-finals, they'll stay in the top 3. There's no way you can take them out in the accumulation of points, the coefficient of points so far.
I just want to see where and how England will finish because England are ranked 5th in the world. Brazil takes 4th position.
Yeah.
France is number 2. France is number 2, and of course Argentina is at number 1. All right, quickly before we get out of the studio because our time is far gone. Sport Bishop, indecisive, and the Mori, indecisive Novak Djokovic. They do not know if they will play in this year Wimbledon. What's your advice to these two superstars?
Djokovic, please do play. You've got a lot of tennis years ahead of you. And the Mori, listen to the doctors. You know, you had to. One doctor say you can play, one say you cannot play. This is the one that say you cannot play. Not because you are not fit enough to play, not because I want to bruise your ego, but because everything has an end. You know, if you want to play at the Olympics, why not just wait, play at the Olympics and then retire?
Just like Roger Federer,
Absolutely.
the way he picks his game.
Federer picks the clay court.
He picks his game.
Federer picks the grass court.
He picks his game.
That's not playing in opening. You should take it. He does not need it. So it is what it is. I think for Djokovic, I think we'll see. He wants to test the ground. If his body can take it, fine. If he can't, he'll stop down. For Amude, I don't know what he's thinking. His body can't take it anymore. I don't think. Maybe it's money. I think maybe emotional. He just want to stop. Just like we don't want to stop the show, but we have to.
But we just have to. I wish we can take the story from Formula 1, but we'll take a time to discuss about it. How good is a Formula 1 driver? Experience or the power of their engine? Keep a date with us as this will be our major topic comes tomorrow. Earlier this morning we had a go at it at the surface, but we'll take more time to discuss this extensively. Sport Bishop, in fact, this is the fastest 1 hour in sport football.
You took that from my mouth, man. I don't know how, but don't worry. There's something cooking under the butter. We'll let you know sometime very soon. But come on, keep it locked us here. From now to exactly 8 p.m. in the evening rush will be in your speakers, if I put it that way. And of course, come on, Sport Beats 8:30. Don't miss 8:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. and of course, Sport Lounge 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. like this every weekday.
Absolutely, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m.
they get the jack.
We love sport, so we can talk sport all day long. All right, so join us same time tomorrow 4 p.m. But on behalf of the Sport Bishop and I, we are done and we are gone.
God bless. No stress.
Patoranki calls this one a Bobby, and that is what we are calling you, a Bobby. Keep listening to VOP. Catch you tomorrow.